Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News where they give on ogbonge information as it take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we're here without wasting your time at all. The CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele has been arrested properly and he's in the custody of DSS now as they talk to you. They say that he was previously arrested. He was arrested in Lagos and has been flown to Abuja where he'll be facing some kind of questions when they want ask him. They don't finally read. This country is just about to use and dump. I don't want to believe that Godwin Emefiele was acting on his own. Yes, I want to let you people know that Godwin Emefiele was not acting on his own. All these ones are being controlled by Fulani when when Buhari was dead. These ones were boy now. Anything that Buhari says goes. Oh boy, go and print that currency. They can destabilize this election with the council, and he did. He did it, and he was under the what will I call it? Under the arms of Buhari's government as a president. So, but the only thing here is that I don't know whether he's going to also call them out because, yeah, that's the truth of the matter. I don't believe that people with this kind of intelligence can be acting on their own. It's impossible. They have sense, but due to what the governor, the bigger government is telling them, Oga, this is what you have to do. Yes, sir. This is what you don't have to do. Yes, sir. Now, waiting, they tell her. And he did, but now he's going to pay for it. And don't also forget that during the time of Buhari, I think they gave him a study leave to go to the US. I'll be waiting to go and study. But he didn't run. He stayed in the country. They say he wanted to flee, and he was arrested in Lagos and flown to Abuja. Now be update one I won't give on. I go play on the video. Suspected CBN Governor Emefiele must be probed for funding terrorism conspiracy to scuttle democracy. Ex-minister Faneka, they even say na in the sponsor UGM for southeastern part of the country. While I don't bust out. Here another update that we have at hand here. See how repentant Boko Haram terrorists disguised as tricycle riders attacked pastor in Borno State. Boko Haram repent. The people where they say they don't repent to, when I don't see them, they are still committing crimes. Ahead. Here they say Nigerian Police Division demands 540,000 naira to grant bail to woman detained over disagreement with husband in Ogun State. Voila, they finish. That is more than 500,000 the Nigeria police is demanding over civil affair. This is a private matter, but look at how much police for having disagreement with your husband and wife. Police want to rob and rape you. In Obodo Ibo here, no matter what, police go come do everything, do. Nobody they pay shishi. Even if you carry even money, give them. They know they collect. They don't collect. But in Nigeria, the Department of State Services, DSS, on Sunday confirmed that it had arrested Godwin Emefiele, the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. In a statement obtained by Sahara reporters, the DSS said Emefiele was arrested for investigative reasons. Emefiele is now in our custody. The Department of State Services, DSS, hereby confirms that Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, is now in its custody for some investigative reasons. The public, particularly the media, is enjoined to apply utmost caution in the reportage and narrative concerning this, said Peter Afunanya, the Public Relations Officer, Department of State Services, National Headquarters in Abuja. Sahara reporters have reported that top sources confirmed that the DSS had flown Emefiele from Lagos to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, after his arrest on Friday evening. Sahara reporters further gathered that the embattled CBN governor was fleeing Nigeria through the land border in Lagos when he was arrested by the DSS. Oh, Chineke, I don't laugh, tire. They say they follow back and won't enter Libya, mumu man. You are a mumu man. Even though una no give us, we still pray. May God no allow them. Now, person when Buhari grant study leave will make a 40 fly that time. This Emefiele, he no gree fly. I don't know what you they wait for. Nah, hand don't meet you. At least they for still they pursue your return from abroad. Come back home. If to say you fly. You guys can remember if you have been following update when we told you that the president granted him the study leave, but this man refused to make use of that very opportunity when the Buhari give him, because now Buhari being Oga, and he did the right thing knowing that Tinubu will come for him, but this or there when you they see for screen here, he refused to utilize the opportunity. You won't come follow backyard where you go end up in Gatron. From Gatron, you go for Agadez. You won't run. Mumu man. They say Emefiele has been flown from Lagos to Abuja after the DSS arrested him. They say they follow backyard. He was arrested. He was fleeing through the land border when he was arrested. He was arrested last night in Lagos, an authoritative source revealed. Sahara reporters had earlier reported Emefiele's arrest came same day as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended him from office with immediate effect. They said that Sahara reporters had earlier reported that Emefiele was suspended sequel to the ongoing investigation of his office and the planned reforms in the financial sector of the economy, according to a release by Willie Bassi, the Director Information for the Secretary to the Government of Federation, George Akume. Mr. Emefiele has been directed to immediately hand over the affairs of his office to the Deputy Governor Operations Directorate, who will act as the CBN Governor pending the conclusion of investigations and the reforms. The release further said, no be small thing, this one go face so busy. It don't land for him head. Sahara reporters had in February reported how the DSS attempted to arrest Emefiele, but the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Rabo, shielded him by providing soldiers to guard his residence and office. The DSS had said it intensified its investigation in order to arrest and prosecute Emefiele on allegations of terrorism, financing, and fraud. Sahara reporters had also in January reported how Irabo meddled in the DSS investigation by providing cover for Emefiele, who returned to the country at the time from the United Kingdom and evaded arrest. The CBN governor had headed to his office with massive security, especially military protection, following his return to the country. A senior DSS operative had recounted how the soldiers provided by the CDS countermanded the DSS officials who went to arrest Emefiele at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. Had we not stood down our officers, there would have been a shootout between our men and the soldiers who had cordoned off the area when the plane landed and escorted the CBN governor to his residence, he had said. Sahara reporters also in February reported that new court documents obtained from DSS indicated Emefiele for funding unknown gunmen terrorizing the southeast region of the country. DSS investigation revealed that the Apex Bank governor funded the groups with resources he raised for his failed presidential bid in 2022 and diverted funds. Now, waiting they accuse them of now, say, now in they fund the UGN one don't they hear about in the southeast, where they say na IPOB, now in them bill. I don't know how this matter take on concern UGM. It still they shock me up till now because me, I don't even know one or know two. Mona hear and see the video where they take capture Emefiele when they wear this Muslim cap, this northern cap. I don't know waiting our people want on to una just they do to please Fulani masters, but at the end of the day, una go still collect woto from them. Watch the video. See, this one don't turn a Bøkø finish, but despite all your una want turn to Muslim, all of una, they still they arrest una. Mumu man, I beg you, this country, waiting that they use our people do now, use and dump. Now they use them do, but they no one even get sense. sorry you, Emefiele. May God no allow them. The time when they give you opportunity, may take go study leave for America. You know, use them. Buhari won't give you the thing. You think say no get sense. Now you think say the people where you please, weigh them. Think say they wise, even though you know give us. We still pray, may God no allow them. Now may we go for where the big Bøkø people they say, the terrorists they disguise as Okada riders and attacked a pastor in Borno State. A Borno State cleric, Reverend Kalamu Musa Ali Dikwa, has narrated how he was allegedly attacked by some gunmen who were repentant Boko Haram terrorists. Sahara reporters gathered that the incident happened around Braden Eim Farm Center in Maiduguri, capital of Borno State. Kalamu, who is also Director General Center for Justice on Religious and Ethnicity Group of Nigeria, told Sahara reporters on Friday that he was attacked on Thursday night around 7:30 p.m. after he left his church going to custom area of the town. The Reverend alleged that the Borno State and the Nigerian federal government had given more freedom to the terrorist groups than the innocent Nigerians. Una they hear this case, so shebi una they hear the cleric, the pastor, the churchman now they tell us say the kind of protection where they give Boko Haram, even ordinary Nigerians, does not have that same opportunity. He said, I was attacked by the so-called repentant Boko Haram terrorist members yesterday night around 7:30 p.m. after I had left the church of the Brethren EYN Farm Center. He explained that the attackers were three and came in a keke napep, a local name for a tricycle, and diverted to another direction 5 minutes after he entered into their commercial carrier. I was standing by the roadside waiting for keke napep, trying to go into custom area in Maiduguri. They came as keke napep riders. When I entered, after 5 minutes, they diverted to another direction. Then I started asking about where they were taking him to. Before he knew it, 3 of them brought out cutlasses and told him that he would be finished. I started struggling with them, but when they noticed that I could not be overpowered by them, they left and ran away. Sahara reporters at the May reported that about 2,167 rehabilitated Boko Haram members graduated from the Nigerian government Operation Safe Corridors, OPSC, the Radicalization, the Rehabilitation and Reintegration, DRRO program. They have been stated by Mr. Audu Ayuba. This has been stated by Mr. Audu Ayuba, Assistant Director of Planning, Research and Strategy, National Orientation Agency of Nigeria, NOAA. Una they hear the kind of problems they get for this country. Boko Haram people, where they say they don't repent now, they are the ones planning all these evil attacks now against a pastor in this country. And you think that these people really repented? This country is just a joke. People will be say they know they only spoke out. Police they go pick them. Person will be say where Biafra regalia. DSS go they follow them for nyash, they follow them for bathroom, they follow them for toilet for Nigeria. But see Boko Haram people where they walk up and down, nobody they even look. They investigate them on whether their activities are right or wrong. That is why they attacked this man now. Now, the workshop was on preventing and countering violent extremism, PCVE, and disengagement, disassociation, reintegration, and reconciliation, DRRO, in Abuja. Now, in this one, where we they see for here, the way where this country take there is no hope. As I speak to you now, with all these terrorists in the country, in our midst, I'm not sure whether we are going to have any security in the coming days or years. And another thing, the Nigerian police, when they for Lagos State, I beg, I want to use this opportunity to take call on out to a Nigerian police division demands 540,000 naira to grant bail to a woman detained over disagreement with husband in Ogun State. So why would the Nigerian police demand this kind of money when this matter is even a civil matter, not even a criminal one? Oh, even though we dey see am for station every day say bail na free. Oga Police, David Hundeyin for Lagos State, abeg o, make you come see your people o, go tell them make dem release person wey be say e dey get problem with the husband. No, una suppose settle am as peacemakers, not to add money take the wetin dey come the extort person wey be say e no even see money eat. Una see Tinubu, e remove fuel now, everything don high, so the thing never balance. But una dey find person who una go collect in life savings, even in career una go collect and join money. To fear lomo walk okay broom. Even when I listen to one of our brother wey they call Nonsonkwa for Imo State, he say one woman wey they call Comfort, say you be IPO, then call you, may you release mama and children where the husband arrest and the papa arrest. You can't they demand 300,000 naira for Imo State. I beg. We don't hear your matter. I don't reach our table here. We wanna leave those people very, very quickly because we don't always see them say bail na free. We wanna release these people. As far as they no thief, they no kill anybody. It is a normal thing for two people to even get quarrel. We even they see police officers, they fight police officers. Police officers, they fight army. And not just say una they demand that kind of money from ourselves. So Muna still use that same way. They free these people. Now message when I carry come. And be this one so una they hear so as we proceed. Godwin Emefiele, Emefiele. Anyone way they call yourself, sorry you. May God no allow them. May they jail you from that place. You don't want to go study leave for Bodo Yibo. Now run, now you did so. I'll see you guys on the next update. Stay tuned and remain blessed. Thank you. Don't forget to share.